John, before we look at the biblical prophecy pertaining to this alignment of nations, for example, let's think about what we heard in the interviews that we just played for our friends watching the program today. When I talked with Benjamin Netanyahu, he said that the threat was there, that Hamas in the south was sending the Qassam rockets into the main part of Israel, that Hezbollah in the north was armed. In fact, I think when we talked with him, it was about 40,000 rockets. You mentioned earlier 60,000 rockets. That's an update on what the Prime Minister of Israel has to say. I talked with Netanyahu about Ahmadinejad. He had made a statement one time that Ahmadinejad must be compared with Adolf Hitler of World War II. I asked him in the time we had together, did he still agree with that statement? He said, well, yes and no. Yes, I believe that Ahmadinejad is just as dangerous as Adolf Hitler, wanting to wipe the Jewish nation off the face of the earth. But he said there's a difference as well. I said, what's that, sir? He said, Adolf Hitler started a war to develop a weapon of mass destruction. And Prime Minister Netanyahu said that the president of Iran, Ahmadinejad, is developing a weapon of mass destruction to start a war. Now that's as up to date and reality as you could possibly get to as we look at current events unfolding today. When we talk about Hamas in the south, Prime Minister Netanyahu believes that they have to be dealt with. They have not ever agreed that they would recognize Israel has a right to be a state among the states in the entire Middle East. And their armed struggle is what they continually call for, to wipe Israel off of that land that they say is their Palestinian state. Hezbollah, they're so armed, they're ready to attack from the north. The leader of Hezbollah, Nasrallah, the Sheikh Nasrallah, he has a driving desire to be the leader of, I believe, Lebanon politically, and then to destroy Israel and fulfill the desires of who sent him there back in 1982, the late Ayatollah Khomeini. When you look at all that's coming together, Syria in the north, Bashar al-Assad with his troops there at Israel's northern border ready to come in, the stage is set for all of these prophecies to be fulfilled.